to have you back here in the 100-acre wood for more Winnie the Pooh and Friends Nature Trail. Watch out now. The friends are all in really mischievous moods today, and there are bound to be a few tricks and pranks coming your way. Let's get started by reading your little storybook called A Joker in the Woods. Have you got it? Good. When it's time to turn the page, you'll hear the sound of the bell like this. So open your book and turn to the beginning of the story. One morning, Piglet opened his cupboard to find some tasty acorns for breakfast. Out tumbled dozens of ping pong balls. They fell right on top of Piglet. Oh! Elsewhere in the wood, Kanga and Roo were going out, but it had started to rain. Kanga opened her umbrella. It was full of confetti. Down it came on Kanga and Roo. At Pooh's house, it was time for a smackerel. Pooh reached for a honey pot. Out sprang a big toy bee, just like a jack-in-the-box. It made Pooh jump. Later that day, Rabbit discovered a huge carrot growing in his garden. Rabbit gave the leafy top a tug. But whoops, there was nothing growing below. Ow! At Owl's house, Owl looked in his mirror. I look very peculiar today, he thought. Then, Owl noticed a funny drawing of him had been stuck to the mirror. Who's been playing practical jokes? Asked the friends. Only one of them was missing. It must be Tigger, said Rabbit. The friends decided to get their own back. While Tigger was napping, Pooh and Rabbit hung blankets over the windows of his house. When Tigger woke up, he thought it was nighttime. So he went back to sleep again. It took Tigger ages to work it out, leaving the friends safe from jokes for the rest of the day. The end. That Tigger, he certainly makes a lot of trouble for his friends. But he's never really mean or horrid. He just likes to have a good time and to bounce. So, get up on your feet and see if you can bounce along to this song. I've got a friend, he's a tricky clown, so you better watch out when he comes around. I've got a friend, he's such a cheeky guy, he can make you laugh until you start to cry. But when he laughs, you feel so good. He's the bounciest guy in the 100-acre wood. He's Tigger, bounce, bounce. He's Tigger, bounce, bounce. He's Tigger, bouncing all the way. Bounce, bounce, bounce. He's Tigger, bounce, bounce. He's Tigger, bounce, bounce. He's Tigger, bouncing all the way. Bounce, bounce, bounce. I've got got a friend, he's a tricky clown, so you better watch out when he comes around. I've got a friend, he's such a cheeky guy, he can make you laugh until you start to cry. But when he laughs, you feel so good. He's the bounciest guy in the 100-acre wood. He's Tigger, bounce, bounce. He's Tigger, bounce, bounce. He's Tigger, bouncing all the way. Bounce, bounce, bounce. He's Tigger, bounce, bounce. He's Tigger, bounce, bounce. He's Tigger, bouncing all the way. Bounce, bounce, bounce. What a lot of bouncing. Well done. I'll bet you're ready for a sit-down. So, go get your magazine, and then open it up to Pooh's World. Hey, it looks like Tigger's not the only joker in this pack, because here, everybody is playing pranks. And here's what the words say. The friends decided to make today a special day for joking. What has happened to Tigger's eye? Whose flower gave Eeyore a soaking? We'll get to those questions about Tigger's eye and that trick flower in a minute. But first, let's play a little pointing game that should help you find the answers. I'll read the questions, and you use your trusty old pointing finger to point to the answers. Here goes. Find a rubber spider dangling from a tree. Someone who swapped salt with sugar in Piglet's tea. A toy telescope. Dipped in ink. And a water-spraying flower that made Eeyore blink. Now, how about those questions from before? What's given Tigger's eye that strange black ring around it? Well, it looks like he's had a look through that telescope. The one that Ruse dipped in ink. And whose flower gave Eeyore a soaking? That's right. It was Owl. I told you it was a trick-playing day today. And I hope you don't more. But I might have to play a trick on you too at some point. I'm back. Don't worry. I just couldn't resist playing a little prank myself. Back to that magazine now. It's time to turn the page to Rabbit's Tales. And this time, Rabbit is looking at an oak tree, trying to discover what's inside. Do you see the 8 little pictures? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now I'll read them. Follow along with your pointing finger if you can. 1. Rabbit sees a bird sitting on her eggs in a nest up high in an oak. 2. Inside each egg, a baby bird grows. It feeds on the yellow yolk. Three. Growing nearby is a strange-looking ball. It's a gull, as Rabbit knows. 4. Inside is a wasp grub that hatched from an egg. It munches on the gall as it grows. 5. This isn't a leaf, it's a casing made by a caterpillar. Do you know why? 6. Inside, the caterpillar is slowly changing into a beautiful butterfly. 7. A buzzing from the hollow of the tree means bees have made this their home. 8. Inside are waxy cells filled with honey. This is a honeycomb. Wow! I never knew that an oak tree could be the home to so many different creatures. Did you? Okay! Stay with us. There'll be a lot more tricks and fun coming your way very soon. Right here on Winnie the Pooh and Friends Nature Trail. Halfway through. And I wonder if the friends are as crazy as ever about playing tricks on one another. Let's find out. Pick up that magazine of yours. Now turn the page. Again. And again. Until you find Kanga and Roo's read-along. This story is called The Giant Tomato. I'll read the words, and you can follow along and read the pictures. Here's how it goes. Roo thought it would be fun to play a joke on his friend. Rabbit. The next day, Rabbit discovered a huge tomato in his garden. He showed it to his friends. It's as big as a teapot, said Piglet. It's as big as a ball, said Owl. It's as big as a pumpkin, cried Tigger. It's as big as a pot of honey, said Pooh, licking his lips. Roo just giggled. I've never seen a tomato this big, said Rabbit as he picked it. It wasn't very heavy. Then, as the giant tomato accidentally touched the tip of Rabbit's garden fork. It went pop! Hee hee! Giggled. Roo, you grew a big red balloon in your garden. The end. Dear, oh dear, that Roo is growing up into a right little joker. Winnie the Pooh enjoyed that trick so much, he made up a song about it. Here, let me teach it to you. A giant red tomato sat upon the vine. Rabbit smiled and said, "My, doesn't that look fine?" But when he went to slice it, that tomato went kabloom. Then Roo started laughing, "That was my balloon!" Roo started laughing, "That was my balloon!" Wasn't that a funny song? Join in with me this time around and try to sing along. A giant red tomato sat upon the vine. Rabbit smiled and said, "My, doesn't that look fine?" But when he went to slice it, that tomato went kabloom. Then Roo started laughing, "That was my balloon!" Roo started laughing, "That was my balloon!" That was really good. You nearly got it. Let's try it one more time. A giant red tomato sat upon the vine. Rabbit smiled and said, "My, doesn't that look fine?" But when he went to slice it, that tomato went kabloom. Then Roo started laughing, "That was my balloon!" Roo started laughing, "That was my balloon!" We'll have some more singing later, but now it's time to pick up your magazine again and turn back one page to Christopher Robin's Nature Walk. And what do you see here? It's a goat. And that means it must be time to play Winnie the Pooh's Nature Quiz. So get ready to answer. Question number 1. Which of these is the sound that a real goat makes? Is it sound number 1? Sound number 2? Or sound number 3? Which do you think? Well, the answer is sound number 2. So now it's time for question number 2. What is a baby goat called? Is it called a kid? A puppy? Or is it called a chick? Which do you think it is? Well, the answer is a baby goat is called a kid. Now go back to your magazine and turn the page again and again until you get to Owl Finds Out. And this time, Owl is learning all about desert life. So have a look at the 4 little pictures on this page. 1, 2, 3, 4. And get ready to answer question number 3. Which of the animals on this page uses its big ears to help it keep cool in the hot desert? Is it the snake in picture 1? Is it the wild hamster in picture 2? Is it that cute little fox in picture 3? Or is it that creepy scorpion in picture 4? Take a guess. Time's up. The animal with the ears that keep it cool is the cute little fox in picture number 3. And that leaves us with just enough time to sing and bounce along with a certain stripy friend of ours. So get on up, and here we go. I've got a friend, he's a tricky clown, so you better watch out when he comes around. I've got a friend, he's such a cheeky guy, he can make you laugh until you start to cry. But when he laughs, he feels so good, he's the bounciest guy in the 100-acre wood. He's Tigger, bounce, bounce, he's Tigger, bounce, bounce, he's Tigger, bouncing all the way, bounce, 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 he's Tigger, bounce, bounce, he's Tigger, bounce, bounce, he's Tigger, bouncing all the way, bounce, bounce, bounce. I've got a friend, he's a tricky clown, so you better watch out when he comes around. I've got a friend, he's such a cheeky guy, he can make you laugh until you start to cry. But when he laughs, you feel so good, he's the bounciest guy in the 100-acre wood. He's Tigger, bounce, bounce, he's Tigger, bounce, bounce, he's Tigger, bouncing all the way, bounce, 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 he's Tigger, bounce, bounce, he's Tigger, bounce, bounce, he's Tigger, bouncing all the way, bounce, bounce, bounce. That was some great bouncing. It's time to say goodbye now. But it won't be long till we meet again on Winnie the Pooh and Friends Nature Trail. Goodbye.